beautiful. I forgot it was an option. I had given up hope.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
I look you kind of quick.
Before this video starts, we need to be very clear about something. Do not harass, threaten, brigade, or message anyone mentioned in this video. That includes TrexKit, Stew Bunnies, Boyfishu, or anyone else involved. This video exists to document a timeline and correct misinformation, not to send people after anyone. And if you do that, you're not helping and you're not supporting us. Now, before me and Orange ever posted our 20 subscribers special on the Orange&Diggle channel, the entire situation had already unfolded. The milestone video is not what caused this, and it is important to get that straight before we go any further. Here's how this actually started. A piece of fan art was posted that included Boyfishu. Stew Bunnies, one of our fans, interacted with it briefly and moved on. He did not accuse Boyfishu of anything. He did not make a call-out post. He did not start drama. Stew Bunnies has been open about the fact that he personally does not like Boyfishu's content, but that dislike was about the art style and the fan base, not about morality, politics, or anything serious. Boyfishu is not a central part of this drama, and was never meant to be. After that fan art interaction, Stew Bunnies started getting attacked. Replies came in aggressively and repeatedly. This was not calm disagreement. It was people jumping on him for daring to dislike something connected to a creator they liked. Because of that, Stew Bunnies made a community post saying people need to argue for dopamine hits like it's a vape. That post included screenshots of the attacks he was receiving. It was not aimed at Boyfishu, it was aimed at the people coming after him. After that post went up, TrexKit made a community post accusing Stew Bunnies of accusing Boyfishu of racism and fetishizing their own content. This is where the situation crossed the line. Those accusations were not true, and they were never said by Stew Bunnies. This is also where the narrative started to spiral. Stew Bunnies responded with images. He showed evidence. He showed context. He showed that he was being attacked and that the accusations being made about him did not match reality. TrexKit then responded with a post that essentially boiled down to yelling bullshit and dismissing everything outright. No clarification, no evidence, no attempt to correct the record, just escalation. Shortly after that, Stew Bunnies emailed us on our business email. This was before the 20 sub special went live. In that email, he explained what was happening and why he was concerned about how the situation was being framed. After that, Stew Bunnies announced that a video was being worked on about the situation. TrexKit replied with another post reacting to that announcement, essentially saying what the hell. Not long after, TrexKit deleted her post entirely. These posts were logged and archived. They did exist, even if they're gone now.
Following that, Stew Bunnies sent Discord messages to Orange&Diggle explaining more details. This included clarifying a mistake he made earlier where he had assumed TrexKit might be younger based on an emoji cat video. He admitted he only saw the thumbnail and did not research further at the time. That was a slip up and he owned it. At that point, Stew Bunnies, Diggle, and I joined TrexKit's server. This is important, so we want to be precise. I was only spectating. What Stew Bunnies, Diggle, and I saw was TrexKit actively trying to rile up her fans against Stew Bunnies as seen in the images shown. Messages were framed in a way that painted him as malicious and encouraged hostility toward him. Seeing someone try to weaponize their own community against you is going to push buttons. Stew Bunnies lashed out. That reaction did not come from nowhere. It came after repeated misrepresentation and seeing an audience being stirred up against him. Diggle stepped in as well, only for TrexKit to use her mental health as a shield as seen in the images here. Shortly after this, all three of us were IP banned from the server. Stew Bunnies attempted to rejoin using a VPN but slipped up and it did not work. That failed attempt is visible and Diggle and I witnessed it on call. God knows what TrexKit is saying about us now in that Discord server. After that, Diggle and I decided to dig deeper into TrexKit's online presence. What we found was not just one channel. We found multiple channels that appear to be connected based on usernames, numbers, drawings, and overlapping content. These include an older channel with the display name Yay, another with the display name TrexKit, another with the display name You're Gonna Make It Worse, and obviously what appears to be her current account. One of these channels contained a sexually inappropriate video. Another channel contained their character performing a Hitler salute, which is being shown on screen now. What connects these is not speculation. On TrexKit's main account, you can see the same sprite used in at least one video that also appears on the account with the sexually inappropriate content. The overlap is there. We are not telling you to go look for these channels. In fact, we are saying the opposite. Stay away from them. Do not interact. Do not comment. Do not engage. We are mentioning this for context, not as a call to action.
This is why we're defending stew bunnies. So at the end of all of this, we want to be very clear about why we made this video. This was never about farming drama, chasing attention, or picking internet sides. It was about correcting a narrative that got twisted early and then spiraled. Stew Bunnies was accused of things he did not say, and once that accusation stuck, everything else got framed around it. That is not fair, and that's why we're addressing it publicly. If you actually follow the timeline, what happened is pretty straightforward. Someone expressed a personal dislike for a piece of art. That led to attacks. He posted about being attacked. Someone else escalated it by making serious accusations that were not true. From there, emotions ran high, communities got involved, and things went much farther than they ever needed to. Was Stew Bunnies perfect in how he handled everything? No. He got angry, he lashed out, but that does not invalidate the fact that core accusations against him were false. People are allowed to dislike content, people are allowed to disengage, and people are allowed to defend themselves when they see someone really trying to rally an audience against them. Mental health always matters, and we are not denying that, but mental health cannot be used as a shield to avoid accountability or shut down criticism after making serious claims about someone else. Two things can be true at once. Someone can be struggling, and someone can still be wrong. We also want to be clear that Boyfishu was never the focus here and should not be dragged into this. This was not about them as a person. It was about how a disagreement over art was misrepresented and blown out of proportion. We also want to be upfront about something. Based on how this situation has played out so far, it would not be surprising if there's a clapback after this video goes up. She seems like the type of person who might respond instead of letting it end here. If that happens, we are going to escalate things but not turn this into an endless back and forth. If there is a response, we encourage people to watch it critically, check timelines, and compare claims to evidence instead of reacting emotionally. Do not harass anyone mentioned in this video. Do not message people, do not comment on their pages, and do not go looking for accounts. Continuing the cycle of harassment helps nobody. The takeaway is simple. Not every disagreement online needs to become a moral crusade. Sometimes it's just a disagreement that should have stayed small. This is all we wanted to say. Thanks for watching.